Hey, everybody. Happy 2026. I hope the holidays went well for you and your family, and I hope you have the best year that you can possibly have. It's Ryan Steinert, and I'd like to take just a few minutes and have a pretty candid conversation, if I can, with you guys. I've been doing this a while, a little over 10 years now. I've had my Medicare business, and as I talk to a lot of you about Medicare, we end up talking about Social Security, retirement, long-term care, and kind of all things related to this journey of aging process. And I've realized that there's probably the top three concerns that a lot of you have. And I want to share those with you and also let you know that we've got solutions for those problems. And you may not be aware of some of these solutions. So the first thing that a lot of my clients are concerned about is outliving their wealth, outliving their money. Some of you may be in a great financial situation. This may not be a concern for you. And if so, that's fantastic. But some of you may be in this boat. And I've had conversations with several of you that are. And, you know, if you've got Social Security and maybe a pension, maybe you don't have other contractual income streams. Maybe you could use another $500,000 a month. But you're not really sure how to do that. And we've got great solutions and products that will help you with that. And these are products that have zero downside risk. These are products where all of your money is protected, but they can really help you in some of these, situations. You know, I like the concept of getting a return on your investment than a return of your investment. And, maybe you've got money sitting in IRAs right now. And that's fantastic. And, right now we're having historical highs with the market, right? Will we see those again? I hope so. I think so, but I don't know that. What I do know is that at 73, you have to start taking required minimum distributions. And if we can solve for a solution to take some of your money and put it elsewhere tax-free, and if you want to take a lot of your money, keep it in the stock market because you think it's going to do better, that's great. But if we've got some money over here protected when the stock market falls, when it drops, then we've solved for those RMDs. Okay. And, right now is a great time to look at taking money and repositioning it somewhere. And friends, I'm not looking at taking all your money. This is not something that I want to do. And if it's not a good fit, I don't want to do it at all. But what I want to do is have a conversation with you about this. Where is your money? What are we doing with it? And how are you planning for the next 20, 30 years as you get older, right? I think, would you rather take money out, some money out, when the market is really high, or would you rather take all of your money out when the market is very low? So that's typically the first concern a lot of my clients have. The second concern they have is outliving their health. You know, as you understand with Medicare, Medicare covers nothing in assisted living or independent living facilities. Medicare covers up to 100 days in a skilled nursing facility. And if you don't have long-term care insurance is very expensive to obtain now. So what options do we have? There are some great hybrid long-term care products out there that can help with this. Okay. And the third problem and worry that a lot of my clients have that keep them up at night and they talk to me about is being a financial burden for someone else, be it children, grandchildren, a spouse, or whomever it may be. We have some fantastic products that offer fixed solutions, no downside, have wonderful benefits for these. And these are annuity type of products. And I think annuities got a bad rap a long time ago. I think there was a time where there were terribly high commissions and brokers just put people into these products didn't even understand them themselves. The client certainly didn't understand them, and they really weren't the right fit. But I think you guys know me well enough now, or at least I hope you do, in trusting me with your Medicare. I think a lot of it is we don't understand the products. And kind of like when you came to me or were referred to me about Medicare, you didn't understand everything. You didn't understand all of the nuances, all of the caveats of Medicare. Hopefully now you do. And hopefully you understand I'm not the kind of person that's just looking to put you into a product so I make more money. I care about you. And I want to make sure that you're set for this long haul. And I do believe today there are some extremely conservative, great financial annuity products that are just another tool in your financial belt, in your arsenal, that are with very reputable A-rated carriers that can help solve for a lot of these worries and a lot of these concerns. Maybe you've got money in CDs or money market accounts that are just sort of sitting there. We've got great products that typically can get you 2 to 3 points higher than a CD or a money market account that grow tax-free, and you're only taxed when you take that money out, unlike a CD or money market where you're taxed annually on that growth. So what I would like, friends, is I would like the opportunity to have a 20, 30-minute Zoom phone call appointment with you where we can dive deep on your situation and see if there is a solution for you on these concerns, if you have them. If you don't have any of these concerns, fantastic. Okay, but if you do, I would like you to really think about scheduling a conversation with me. I'm here to help. I'm here to make sure at the end of life, you've got the money that you need to plan for a lot of these concerns. So I appreciate your time, appreciate you listening, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.